V's Short Tales presents Wrong Girl. My mom is going to kill me, Cheyenne exclaimed to herself. Cheyenne is an 18-year-old girl with a vibrant personality and a knack for finding herself in unexpected situations. Her family constantly worried about her because of how clumsy she was or how Cheyenne seemed to have the worst luck. And today was no different. A family event was taking place in 4 hours and Cheyenne was running late. She decided to stay with her boyfriend a little longer in the mountains at his family cabin. As she drove down the mountainside, the sun began to set, casting long shadows across the landscape. The road was quiet, with only the occasional rustle of leaves in the breeze. Cheyenne sang loudly to her favorite songs, stuffing her mouth with sour gummy bears. Not paying attention, she tries to reach for her phone and knocks her drink over, causing her to swerve a little on the path. Cheyenne felt a jolt and heard a loud thump. Her car had hit a pothole, and she quickly realized she had a flat tire. To make matters worse, when she reached for her phone to call for help, it was dead. She left her charger at the cabin. "Way to go, Shy," she says to herself. So not telling Mom about this. With the sun setting fast and no other cars on the road, Cheyenne had no other choice but to walk until she could find help. After walking for what felt like hours, Cheyenne spotted a small, dimly lit farm-style home. There were 2 other trucks parked near the house. She could hear horses neighing in a nearby barn. She approached the home and knocked on the door. "Please be normal with the charger and Wi-Fi, please," she prayed. In mid-knock, a middle-aged couple answered the door. Their expressions were unreadable. Cheyenne explained her situation and asked if they had a cell phone or a charger she could use. The couple hesitated for a moment before inviting her inside. The vibe in the house was creepy, and Cheyenne was sure that this place was infested with a bunch of rodents. What really bothered her most was that she felt like they didn't have a cell phone charger that would fit her phone. The weird couple's eyes seemed to follow her every move, and their questions about her situation felt intrusive. Look guys, I really just need a charger and I can take it to my car and then I'll mail you some money for it." The couple eyed one another before they looked back at her. "Okay, well, I have my insurance paper thing, and so can I use your phone so I can call them?" Cheyenne asked. "We have a phone you can use quickly and a phone book if you need it," the creepy woman offered. Cheyenne frowned. A phone book? I don't know what I would do with the instructions to the phone, but I think I know how to use it." Can I see your cell, please?" Cheyenne asked. The man grunted and the woman snorted. "We don't have those things," the woman said. "They rot your brain." Cheyenne shuddered. "No cell phone?" The woman cracked a smile at Cheyenne's discomfort. Cheyenne really takes in their appearance this time. The woman is missing all her teeth, and the man looks like he hasn't showered in days and his overalls are filthy. "Going on up the stairs and use the phone in the first room," the man says, sucking on a toothpick. The man walks away without saying another word. "Oh, wow, he's pressed," Cheyenne nervously laughs. The woman does not laugh with her, but remains pensive. Cheyenne shrugs and heads up the rickety staircase. Almost to the top, she trips but catches herself. "I'm good," she giggles. She falls a lot. As she is about to stand, something bumps under her feet. She turns around to ask the lady what that was, but the woman is gone. Cheyenne listens intently, and again she hears another thud right under her foot. She hurries up the stairs and enters the first room. To her surprise, it seems to be the room of a teenage boy. Hope he doesn't look like his mom or dad," she says to herself. An old wooden bed sits in the corner with basketball blankets and there's basketball posters on the wall. "Odd," she whispers to herself. She spots the black phone on the dresser and runs over, picking up the receiver. Ugh, ancient. She dials the 1-800 number on the paper and puts the phone to her ear. She presses the receiver hard to her ear. Hello, person, I need you to come change my tire because that's what my mom pays you for, right?" Instead, all she hears is static and then deep breathing. Dude, are you gonna come change my tire?" "Run," the voice says. Cheyenne drops the phone and turns to the door. The creepy woman is standing there blocking the exit. I'll just go use the phone at the neighbor's house." The woman raises a hammer and hits Cheyenne hard in the head, knocking her out. When she comes to, she is tied to a chair, blood trickling down her head. She sees that she is in a sort of attic. "Ah, you are finally awake," the creepy man says. The man comes into focus from the dim light coming from outside. Cheyenne notices he is holding her cell phone and it is turned on. "Oh yeah, I got this thing on. We had some of them charging things left from people who came by just like you." Cheyenne does not scream or plead, but remains calm, thinking. She's always in a jam. How can she get out of this one? Alive at that. Her phone buzzes and she can see that is her sister. The picture ID is visible in his dirty hand. Ooh, what a pretty gal this is. Shall I answer her and let her know that you will be busy for, ever? He chuckles. "I wouldn't do that if I were you," Cheyenne says. "My sister is not as nice as me." Another buzz comes from her phone and the man pushes the notification. "Your location hasn't moved in hours. I guess I'll come get you," the man reads. Cheyenne sighs in relief. At least if something happens, she won't be buried here for life. Her family will know where she is. Well, well, well. Looks like we're gonna make this thing a party. Let's wait for Sissy. The man breathes in Cheyenne's face. "Are you scared, little girlie?" he taunts, sticking a pickaxe to her neck. Cheyenne surprises him and smiles. "Nah, but you should be." The man feels a hard hit on his head and falls. He scrambles away, holding his head, but another blow knocks him unconscious. Cheyenne's little sister stands there with a frying pan in her hand. "What took you so long, Nicole?" Cheyenne says as her sister starts to untie her. "I had to eat first. You know how angry I get when I'm hungry." Cheyenne stands and cracks her knuckles. "Did you get the woman?" "Huh, duh." "You didn't do a good job casing the place," her sister says. "You'll never guess what I found in the basement." Smiles stretch across both their faces. Let's go check it out. To be continued.